All right, in this chapter, we're going to talk about listing inventory and classifieds. This is a great tool for our end-to-end dealers who want to be able to make tweaks on their listings without necessarily being a web expert or going in and redesigning your website. So let me explain to you what I mean. In DXPO, we've already seen under major units, we have major unit management. It's where we go and we add in our units when we use a DMS. And once those units get in, they get sent to a destination automatically. And we saw how it'll show pictures and information that may have been added to the model data for the listing. When I come to my inventory list here, what this actually does is show me those same amount of inventory, but it lets me see details about the actual listing, not so much the unit. So I can hide web price. I can feature it if I want here. I can see the status of the unit. I can update the pricing from this screen. I can click some links to get to different options of the unit. I can see pictures here in the grid. I mean, this is a great way to come in and find the details of your listing. You can see up top, I can search by all kinds of parameters here, categories, manufacturers, prices, VINs. I can use multiple of those things. So a lot of great options. Now, that's not the only thing we come to this page for. Those are just a few features that you have that you can click right in the grid. But when I actually click into my listing, there's a whole bunch of great things we can do here. So the first thing we can do is decide if we want to update some of our pricing, whether we want to lock that price, modify that price, set special pricing, expiration dates, the things that are controlled through the unit. But then we can come down here and we can replace text on our website with our own custom text. So replace retail price text with, and you could put it here, maybe MSRP, replace price with, our price, special price with blowout price, something like that, whatever you want to do. You can also set what that price value is set here. You can decide to hide the price on the web or send the price on request. Those are options you have in your listing. You can also decide whether there's a destination charge you want to show, again, whether you want to show it on the website. You can also decide if you want to show monthly payments or give somebody a rough estimation of what a payment could look like. Of course, they'd have to get approved credit, but you can set in some parameters. Maybe again, Yamaha's running promotions, 500 down, 6.99% for 60 months. So if my customer went to look at this listing, they could see a section there that might estimate for them what a payment might look like. I can also add in offers and charges. I can give them a name, as you can see in our descriptions. They could be things like rebates, cashback, additional freight or setup that's outside of my normal charges. I can give them a name, decide if it's an offer or a charge, set an amount, set an expiration date. Again, I can replace total price text with, again, out the door, whatever you want to call it. I can use adjusted price for classified destinations, again, for those places that are going outside my website. And I can add in some additional text, taglines, long descriptions. Click here to expand. I can access those specifications. Again, this is for the listing, not the model. The model data came over, but for this listing, maybe I want to update some stuff. So I can add in some more photos here, video links, highlights. Again, a lot of this is in our marketing data for the unit. It's just here's where you can override the listing and not override the actual data for the unit. And then I can see my destinations here. Now, if you sign up for it, you can also do purchase and deposits for units. So I could say, hey, I want to make this unit available for deposit, and I can require amount. And this will allow the customer to go in and actually place a deposit and hold a unit for themselves. That'll get processed through a lead, come in through DX1 as an online sale where you can then turn it into an invoice and complete the rest of the sale. So a lot of great information there. Again, you can see it. It took us basically giving us a lot of great options to just make tweaks again without having to be somebody who can go in and change hard coding, or I can change it on the unit without changing it for the models. Maybe 9 out of my 10 models I want it to say this, but for this listing I want it to say that. So great tool. Make sure you're familiar with this. If you're someone who manages inventory, manages leads, manages a website, this is a great tool to know how to use.